Hey guys, welcome to a review for Privé RC. Just thought we would do a in-dirt review of the new Lesu Backhoe. A couple of things. I'm going to try and operate it, and I've had about 30 minutes of operation time on it, so not a lot, so excuse the controls on the odd occasion. Let me give you some pros and cons that I personally have found with the machine. The pros on the machine is it's very highly detailed, very nice. It is very versatile, so if it's one of the few machines you are going to have, it is nice to have that. Yeah, it's beautifully done, beautifully painted. The downsides, I feel that the hydraulics do need a bit of tuning. I feel like they're very edgy and very touchy. The other thing is the steering. I have played around with the when the pump kicks in on the steering to get it to center a little bit better, but obviously without self-centering, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, as you'll see now, it's a little bit edgy on that thing. So let me get going, show you a couple of the things as we go along, and yeah, hopefully this will help you in deciding if you want to purchase one of these. You can visit our website at www.priverc.com, and you can follow us on YouTube, and we'll be doing a few reviews for quite a few machines. So here goes, let's get it started. So this, I'm going to start with the function for the front loader portion. So basically this is what I was discussing about steering. So that's small inputs, and when you're driving, you see you get, it's just very difficult to center. But yeah, like I'm just trying to show you that it's, no, it is a very fine touches to get the steering to, yeah, you see there was fine touch and yet it just turned. So that's one thing for me that I found quite annoying. But nonetheless, I suppose you'd get used to it after a while. So let's talk about the front end. Got a little bit of power. Cylinders are quite small, but for what you're going to be doing with it, I think it's more than adequate. I've set the pump up, just, you can hear it actually just before it's about to idle. There it is, just off. You can obviously set it up, but yes. So let me do some digging here and give you guys a bit of a look. Wasn't the smoothest ever, but nonetheless, let's just dump this nice and close. I'm going to actually dump it over here. You can obviously open the bucket as well. Like so it's got a split bucket option. You can pick things up, it's got some teeth there. Another scoop there. It's a really good looking machine. For those that want to hear this part, so let's put the sound on. Put the lights on. There we go. Let's do another scoop here. Got to be very, very, very subtle on the inputs. Better scoop, that give you guys a better idea. Let's go and empty this one out. See, my steering is super sensitive. Yeah, I think that gives you guys enough look at the front. So I want to just show you something before I take the pin out. So if you look at the cab inside, the seat, as soon as you turn to the rear function, the seat turns around, and then you know you're using the rear function. I see that the speed obviously of the hydraulics does increase. It seems like the pump runs at different, obviously will run at different pressures. So let's try a little bit of this out. So let's reverse it up. Okay, so now you'll see the seat turn around. I'm going to actually, before I do that, put my bucket down in the front. Okay, now if you watch, the seat will rotate. Okay, so this you've got to be patient. This took me some getting used to, but I'll try to do it as best as I can. So you've got to pull out this little pin over here. And there's a button you press that will release over there, and that obviously means that you are free to use the backhoe. I can turn the pressure down a little bit on the backhoe, but that it doesn't make the noise, but I tend to find that it works a little bit better with it running a little bit. So let's get this all out and running. Okay, there we go. So very slight touch here I've got on the boom. See, it doesn't take, and then she takes. I mean, you can fiddle around with the pressures and that sort of thing if you want to, but so let's just do this, scoop. There we go. That is the highest it goes. So let's swing it across. There we go. Nice and smooth. I have got a little bit better at it. It took quite a while to get used to, but it has sort of grown a little bit on me, a little bit. So that's why I tend to find, wanted to dig a little bit deeper there for you. But let's go a little bit further out. Let's try that. See, that's about as good as you're going to get with your arm. And obviously, as you know, with backhoes, you always curl it right up. So let's do this. Yeah, it's capable, definitely. So let's go there. Now obviously you're thinking, well, you haven't done it with the stands. I was leaving that for just now. So if you watch the bottom, you'll notice the stands. There they go. And that allows for nice operation. Obviously I was on a flat surface there, so I actually kind of forgot to even use the stands, but that is it. So yeah, going back to operation, let me do one more here. So let's go there, and we're going to dig in, and we're going to pull. It's nice, and I think that's not too bad. I always get that wrong. Let's swing across. There we go. Let's do one last one. See, that's if you're a bit too pushy on the responses. You see everything's just a tad too fast. But you can get it pretty smooth. I mean, it's now that I'm getting used to it, it's actually not that bad. Yeah. So let's turn it up here, and then what you do is with your legs is you can pop it up, and then if you go around to the other side, I will put the pin back in and show you how it fits in. So you clip it in like so. You'll notice that these clips are at that point. So you'll notice it goes down like that. You just pop it back in, and then all you do is over here, put it back in, and your backhoe is running. You'll see the seat. There we go. So guys, that's the backhoe. What do I think about it? I think it's a nice machine. I'm getting used to it. It is a very touchy machine in the sense that your operation has to be really smooth. I'd imagine spending time on it, you could get it really smooth. Obviously this is quite new with the use of the valves for front and rear. But other than that, it's a beautiful looking model. These pop out here, and you can use this as a fork, which is nice to have. Other than the steering, to be quite honest, and if you're prepared to be patient enough to operate it smoothly, I think it's a nice machine. It's different, it's unique. It's got lockable diffs, and for we're selling them for $4,200 shipped. I think it's quite a lot of machine, especially like I said, if you want a machine that does numerous different things and it's really good to look at on the shelf. This might be the right machine. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you guys soon.